Hi, hope you had a great day. You're watching JFG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm going to be breaking down the new leaked Lego set from Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness. So, warning, it might contain spoilers for Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness, so if you don't want to see spoilers, then please click out of the video. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're still here, then you might get something spoiled. So, this is a leaked Lego set from Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness. So, there's a lot to break down from this Lego set. Trust me, at first glance, it doesn't seem like it, but there's a lot to break down. So, definitely make sure to watch the whole video so you get the full breakdown. But before that, please make sure to leave a like. It will be very helpful, so please leave a like, especially if you end up enjoying this video, then please leave a like. Don't forget about it. It really helps our videos. As well, subscribe for a lot of other content. I have a lot more content coming up. I just made a bunch of videos about Spider-Man No Way Home and everything, so you can check out a bunch of other content on my channel and subscribe for a lot more future content coming from Marvel. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below on what's your high level for Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness, what are you looking forward to the most, and what's the biggest thing that you noticed from this Lego set. What caught you the most attention? Was it the creature? Was it Wanda? What was it? I'm definitely very curious, so tell me that down in the comments. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so like I was telling you, this is the leaked Lego set, and according to the leaked Lego set, like right here it says it is called Gargantos Showdown. At least that's how I think you say it. I'm not totally sure, but Gargantos Showdown, Gargantos Showdown, whatever it is, that's what it's called. According to this leak, it could be changed, obviously, but according to the box leak, that's what it looks like. And here you can see a lot of different stuff, but I'm gonna start with the thing that caught to me the most attention, and that is actually the corner where you actually see the different characters. And I'll start by looking at America Chavez, which is the girl character, and she's also in the Lego set, so clearly she's going to be really important to the movie, my bad. But some of you probably don't know who America Chavez is, so I want to tell you who she is. So who is America Chavez? Well, she was already previously confirmed from in the movie from the past Disney Plus Investor Day in 2020, whenever they announced that she was going to be in the movie. And as you can see, she's in the corner, so that means she's going to be a really important character because they had the 4 main characters in the corner, and she's fighting this creature. So like I said, in case you're not familiar with this character, she has super strength, durability, flight. But her key power that differs her from a lot of other people is that she can go through universes throughout the multiverse. So she punches the multiverse. She just kind of, I don't know exactly how they're going to do it visually in the movie, but it's in the comics, if I remember right, she punches through universes and it creates like this star type of figure, which is like why it's called like America Chavez. And it looks really cool visually, honestly. I really can't wait to see how they do it in the movie. But then she can travel through multiverses and universes and all type of stuff. So you can definitely see why she's in this movie, because this movie is called Multiverse of Madness, and she's going to travel to multiverses. And she's also going to be a Latin character, so I know we haven't been getting a lot of Latin representation in the MCU for sure. Like, there's definitely nowhere near enough. It's probably the least represented category or a race or ethnicity in the MCU, with a exception of probably Ant-Man. There's not really a lot of Latin characters, but here we're gonna have a big important Latin character. She's also the first she's not the first, she's one of the first LGBT characters in the MCU to join as well. We already had a lot of better exposure to LGBT characters in Eternals, with one of the Eternals themselves being LGBT, and we had some little sneak peeks or teases in Avengers Endgame and all that type of stuff. But here we have another full-on straight LGBT character, and it is Latin, so there's a lot more representation for a lot more social groups and a lot of different categories of people and everything. So that's really great, and it's always great to have representation for each and every one of us. You can also see that there's a green creature in the Lego set. So that was a little quick breakdown of America Chavez. Like I said, it was really quick, but you can also see this green creature in the Lego set, and it looks a lot like Shuma Gorath, which I will come back to. However, the Lego set is called Gargantos Showdown, like I mentioned, so that means that, or at least that kind of like lets us know that this creature is actually Gargantos. And who is Gargantos? Well, he has appeared in the comics, but he's only appeared in the comics twice, so it's kind of really would have chose this character, but we'll get into it a bit. Gargantos is a sea monster who only appeared twice in the comics, like I said. In the comics, he actually fights Namor, and it's funny because Namor is actually about to join the MCU, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, so that kind of makes like, oh, that's pretty cool. They might be setting him up for a quick fight at the start of Black Panther 2 whenever they introduce Namor. I'm not entirely sure, but that would be pretty cool. Connecting the movies and everything, I think that would be awesome, and that's one of the best things about the MCU. So there's definitely a possibility for that. So yeah, it's a sea monster, and this creature looks a lot like a creature we actually saw in What If. First, in episode 1, whenever Captain Carter was fighting like this creature, and then she went into the portal because she had to stop it, if you remember that. And another time was in episode 4, whenever Doctor Strange was actually trying to get like super powerful, Doctor Strange Supreme, to bring back Christine. Remember that episode? A really awesome episode. And he gets those tentacles from what it looks like to be this creature. So he definitely has been teased already from What If, which I definitely feel like they're teasing a lot of other stuff from What If to be in this movie, obviously, because it's Multiverse of Madness. What If is the multiverse. So there's definitely a lot more things that they're teasing What If. You want to check out that video, check it out right here. I tell you what I think What If set out for Multiverse of Madness. So go ahead and check it out. I definitely enjoy it. But yeah, there's 7 things that they teased, including this creature. So it has already been teased. We have already seen it. But like I mentioned earlier, this looks more like another creature and not really Gargantos. The only reason why I say Gargantos is because of the name of the Lego set. However, I just don't feel like Gargantos makes a lot of sense in this context of the movie, especially since it is a water creature and this isn't. They're not in water. They're like right next to a building, as you can see. So it has this contrast. So then, who do I believe it might be? Well, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people were saying it's Shuma Gorath, and that would make a lot more sense. So who is Shuma Gorath? Well, Shuma Gorath is able to teleport, shapeshift, levitate, produce energy blast, and alter reality. As you can see, that's definitely more in line with this movie, with reality and universes, and it's definitely a more powerful villain to fight against Doctor Strange and Wanda and America Chavez than a sea creature. You know what I mean? So it would make a lot more sense. In fact, this creature is so powerful that it's able to destroy many, many galaxies. So yeah, very powerful, and it's definitely a match for a movie as big as Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. My bad. And it is on par with one of the biggest, with some of the biggest, most powerful villains in the MCU. Not from popularity, but from power scale, along with other villains like Dormammu, Thanos, Mephisto, and everything. So it's definitely very powerful. Which means that it's obviously, Shuma Gorath is obviously not Shuma Gorath, and it's not Gargantos. It's obviously Mephisto in disguise. Right? Nah, I'm just kidding. Mephisto confirmed, always, you know. But yeah, this villain definitely seems way stronger, and we can definitely see that this villain would fit a lot more into the movie. There has been a lot of leaks before saying that that Shuma Gorath was going to be in the movie, so it would make a lot of sense. So this title might be just like, oh, this is a fake title just to not tell people that Shuma Gorath is going to be in the movie. It is a possibility. I'm not saying that this is going to be the case, but it is a possibility. Or it may be Shuma Gorath like scouting the universes and act like really weak and disguise himself as Gargantos, you know, a creature from that world. It could be that, and then later in the movie it comes back and it's like a super huge villain in the third act that he has to fight and everything. That would be also pretty cool, and I could see that happening. I just don't see that it's Gargantos because sea creature it never really interacted with Doctor Strange in the comics or anything. It wouldn't make sense. However, it would make sense that Shuma Gorath would be in this movie. So that's why I say it. Also, I do feel like this Shuma Gorath probably comes from a different universe, as America Chavez ends up being in this fight. And I don't think that this fight is going to be later in the movie. No, this has to be very early on in the movie because they clearly don't want to spoil anything from the movie. So I do believe that maybe she's chasing Shuma Gorath throughout the universes to try to stop it, and then she ends up in this universe. And I think that would make a lot more sense, and that would make her be in the movie from very early on, which we already know she has a really big role in this movie, so she has to be from the movie very early on. So I would put her on in the movie very early on, and it sent her in a path with Doctor Strange, where they also can try to stop Shuma Gorath or Gargantos, wherever it is. And I think that just makes a lot more sense and everything. And I think you can start kind of piecing together the story of the first act of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So I think that's very, very cool. And I just like seeing having the first look at Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. We'll see other things in the corner of the Lego set, where we see Wanda wearing the new suit that she got in WandaVision finale, which looks amazing. I really, really like that suit. She also has like an evil look, like she's not a hero, she's a villain, and that's because she is not a hero. She's the villain, not an anti-hero, but she will be a full-on villain in this story. So we'll see how that works. We'll see what her actual story is. From what they set up in WandaVision, it might be because she read the Dark Code and maybe she turned evil from that. It might also be because she's gonna stop at nothing to get her kids from a different universe in the multiverse. Not entirely sure, but she's a full-on villain, so can't wait to see that. And you can definitely tell that by the image. She has an evil stare that I do not want to mess with. And yeah, we're also other changes is that Doctor Strange and Wong are also getting new suits for this movie, which is really cool. With Doctor Strange specifically having like a more comic book accurate suit, as you can see in this image. So that's really cool. I wonder how it's actually gonna look in live action. I really wonder, is it gonna be like lighter blue with lighter red, or what? How is it gonna look in live action? I'm kind of curious on that, but that's pretty cool. And I'm surprised the new suit hasn't leaked yet. So wow, what a security in that movie. Wish that Spider-Man No Way Home didn't have that security. Obviously, that movie has so much security. Everything gets leaked, but oh well. And so yeah, that's the Lego set. Like I said, expect this to be the first fight, to avoid as much spoilers as possible. The title might be fake to avoid spoiling who this creature is. It could be Gargantos, it could be Shuma Gorath, different things. Doctor Strange and Wanda get a new suit. Wanda is a villain, and you see America Chavez will be very important to this movie, being in the corner, showing that she will be one of the four main characters in this movie, and just setting her up a lot for this movie. So that's really great, and that's what this Lego set had for us. Clearly, leaked Lego set can't have that much info, but there was still a lot to break down and unpack. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please leave a like, especially if you enjoyed the breakdown, and if I let you know a lot more knowledge about the movie and things that are happening, like America Chavez, Shuma Gorath, and everything, it would be very helpful. So please leave a like, as well subscribe for a lot more videos from Marvel. Like I said, a lot more videos that I'm making. You can check out my Spider-Man Home trailer theories that you can check out. I definitely think you enjoy that and everything. So you can just check out other content on my channel that I think you enjoy, and subscribe for a lot more content. As well as comment down below, what of this Lego set makes you the most excited about the movie? Like I mentioned, was it the Shuma Gorath? Is it Wanda? Is it America Chavez? Is it having Latin representation in the MCU? More LGBT representation of the MCU? Or what is it? A new Doctor Strange comic book accurate suit? Or what is it? As well as leave your own theories on what's going on in this Lego set down below. I'm definitely very curious. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is James Entertainment, out.